Most of us view marriage like a mountain peak. We spend months or years climbing, dating, dreaming, and planning the wedding. We think that once we reach the top and say, I do, we've arrived. We can finally sit down, catch our breath, and enjoy the view. But here's the cold, hard truth. Marriage isn't a destination, it's a garden. In a garden, if you stop working because the flowers look good enough, what happens? The weeds don't ask for permission, they just grow. In physics, there's a concept called entropy. The idea that everything in the universe naturally moves from order to disorder unless you add energy. Your relationship is no exception. This is how perfectly good couples wake up 5 years later feeling like roommates. You aren't fighting, but you aren't connecting either. Your conversations have shifted from what are your dreams to who's picking up the milk and did you pay the electric bill? This happens because we start treating our partner like a permanent fixture in the house, like a sofa or a fridge. We assume they'll always be there, so we stop dating them. We stop being curious. When you were dating, you were an explorer. You wanted to know every detail of their day. Now you're an administrator. You're just trying to keep the business of life running. The administrator is great for paying bills, but they are terrible at keeping a fire alive. The 5-minute reconnect. So how do you fight the roommate syndrome without needing a 3-week vacation or a total life overhaul? You apply the energy input rule. Instead of trying to find 2 hours for a deep talk, find 5 minutes for a meaningless talk. Psychologists suggest asking questions that have nothing to do with your to-do list. If we want a trip to anywhere tomorrow, where would we go? What's one thing that made you laugh today at work? What's a hobby you'd want to start if time wasn't an issue? These are micro dates. They signal to your partner's brain and your own that you are still interested in the person, not just the co-parent or the coworker. Don't wait for a crisis to add energy to your garden. Entropy never sleeps, so your intentionality shouldn't either. The most successful couples aren't the ones who never feel bored, they're the ones who realize that boredom is just a sign that the garden needs a little water. Tonight, for just 5 minutes, put the phones away and ask your partner one question that has absolutely nothing to do with your chores or your kids. Be an explorer again. If you like these quick takes on relationship psychology, hit subscribe. Let's keep building. Thanks for watching.